guys, I would like to do a book review on this book. It's by Mayan Austen Soofi. It's Nobody Can Love You More. I did buy this book new from Amazon, but unfortunately my birds have been having fun feeding off it. I got two here. You would have seen on my video, one's a conure, the other one's a lovebird, and they tend to have fun with my books when I'm not watching. And since, well, with this one, I bought this in December of 2023. Usually it takes me a day or two, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is such an easy read. I have been picking it up and putting it down because of other obligations, and other priorities. So I wasn't able to finish it, but since I decided to start reading yesterday, I actually started again yesterday, and I started from page 1 because I had to refresh my memory, and I'm in page 102, so most probably by tomorrow I'll finish it. But first of all, this is about the red light district in Delhi, on a specific area called GB Road. GB Road is the area where, because India's culture is very different comparatively to the Western countries, and they used to have these ladies who used to dance and entertain people, and that was a completely different class. It's a dancing girls, right? So these dancing girls, basically in the good old days, they were usually governed by one person who controlled their house. And in GB Road, basically there were so many different houses where if you were to go, like each specific floor or home that's there, it's called a kota. There's usually like a lady or a man who basically runs that kota, and it has about 5 or 6 women. In the good old days, basically it was just literally dancing and entertaining men, and they used to serve drinks, alcohol, the whole works. Okay, so what happens over time, basically when the culture started changing, and that aspect of the culture started dying out, it became more of like GB Road became more of like brothel and cheap brothel areas where women who are in the street walking industry basically come in from different parts. Sometimes, and it's, when you read this book, you will come to find out that it is so sad because some of these women have been sold by their partners, their husbands, and it's like, to be honest, it's human trafficking, and it's at a different level. And this author actually literally lived on that street. He visited different kotas or different houses, and he actually had friends there, and he wanted to get their stories. And there's a lot of people's stories in here. I'm still reading it. Like I said, I'm on page 102 right now. He even brings in an author that used to write about Delhi, and not that author is no more, but his name was Ronald Vivian Smith, I think. Sorry, don't quote me on that. He's on the book. He's in the book actually, and he used to write about Delhi before, and he's now no longer. And even he had interviewed him because he had actually married one of the women who used to work in these houses, and because it was not looked down on, you know what I mean? And again, personally, I my heart goes out for these women because some of them are not there by choice. Some of them are there because they want to earn money and send it back to their kids and their husbands and whomever else that has brought them here. Some of them don't even have another home because they were brought at a very young age. And one good thing that I noticed throughout this when I'm reading is, there are police raids, and when they see underage girls and stuff, they're finding them and they're taking them to homes and trying to reunite them with families and stuff. But this is a very touching book, and I think if there's anybody, if you want to really understand human trafficking and a different part of Indian culture, and a culture that has died out and has evolved into something else, pick up this book. It is available in Amazon. It's a beautiful read. I'm a person who likes to read about women's struggles, stories, and their life history and stuff. So that's why I picked this up, but I didn't know that I was going to be so engrossed in it. So pick up your copy. Amazon, I bought my own copy. Nobody is paying me for a review or anything. I think some of these books, eventually you will not be able to get a copy of it. So when you can, pick it up. It's a beautiful book and you won't be disappointed.